Sanford, Florida has a massive range of home prices, and what you get for that price range varies dramatically from one range to the next. Today, I'll be sharing how much home you can buy at each of these price ranges. These price ranges impact where in Sanford you can buy a home, so also be noting where in Sanford you can buy a home within that range. I've been helping buyers and sellers in the Sanford area for many years, so I understand all too well while it's sometimes hard to know how much of a home you can buy for your budget. It's important to note that home prices are always changing. However, these price ranges should remain the same in relation to others in this video. Now, maybe your budget shows up early in this video, but be sure to stick around to see what features are added to each price range, and then toward the end of this video, I'll be addressing the most intriguing of Sanford's homes. Let's start off with the most affordable price range for those with up to $200,000 to spend to buy a home here in Sanford. This is a range that Sanford really excels at, with 23 homes currently available for purchase or under contract as of this video's production. For contrast, Lake Mary, Sanford's western neighbor, has only 6 homes in this whole range. Most of these homes are in the eastern third of Sanford, primarily along the 1792 corridor, and most of them have, say, between 800 and 1,300 square feet. 10 of these 23 homes are condos, most of which were built in the 80s, and they have 2 bedrooms and 2 baths. As for single-family homes in this range, you can get a 3-bedroom home starting in the 160s, but most of those are going to be fixer-uppers and require a cash purchase. Most of these homes are concrete block construction and were built in the 60s. Before we start moving on to the next price range, if this is a type of information that's valuable to you, hit that like button as a quick show of support for this channel, as these videos take a lot of time and effort to produce. When looking at the next range from 200 to 300 grand, we see the range widening across 1792 and spreading across the heart of Sanford and ending over about I-4. There are 55 homes available here, most of which are single-family residential homes, but there were still 16 townhomes in this area as well. The townhomes tend to run along 417's edges. Most of them were built in the 2000s and have pretty much between 1,000 and, say, 1,500 square feet, and they run from the 270s to the 290s. In the upper half of this range, you can get a 3-bedroom single-family home built in the 50s or 60s, most of which are peppered in a wide area around that 1792 corridor that runs pretty much north-south through Sanford. The next range is the largest group of homes here in Sanford, and that is between 300 and 400 grand. There are currently 120 homes either available or under contract, 86 of which of them are single-family residential homes, along with 30 townhomes. Most of these townhomes tend to be west of the previous areas I've spoken of, almost to I-4, with a couple of them actually being on the west side of I-4. This range will get you a nice townhome with 3 bedrooms and 1,300 to 1,800 square feet, some of which are still being built in 2023. The single-family homes in this range will get you from 1,500 to 2,500 square feet and a home on a private lot of up to, say, a half acre, or a home in a community with a homeowners association. These single-family homes are still almost exclusively located on the east side of I-4. If your budget allows for a price of between, say, $400,000 and $500,000, then you get almost exclusively single-family residential homes and more homes in gated communities. Most of this range tends to be east of 1792, with most of them being north of 46, although there are also a bunch of them down south of the Sanford International Airport. In this range, you can get a 2,500 square foot newer home with a community swimming pool. There are less homes available in the $500,000 to $600,000 range, but they're nicer too. Plus, this group of homes tends to cover the largest geographic range of any range here in Sanford. These homes are bigger, and several of these homes in this price range will get you more private pools, gated communities, and 2,500 to 3,500 square feet of living space. If you're looking to buy or sell an $80,000 fixer-upper or a $10 million estate, let us know how we can help with your real estate needs here in Central Florida. Either leave a comment in the comment section below or just pick up the phone and give us a call. Want to see more videos just like this? Well, all you got to do is hit the subscribe button along with that little notification bell down at the bottom. Things start shifting from a geographical standpoint when we step into the $600,000 to $800,000 range, as most of these homes tend to be out on the west side of I-4. Almost half of these homes have private pools, and for this price range, you can get a home at Astor Farms, Lake Forest, or even Buckingham Estates, to name a few. Most of these communities are guard gated and they tend to have nicer amenities. One of them even has private access to the St. Johns River. 13 of the 21 properties in the highest range, either under contract or recently sold in Sanford, have an asking price of over $1 million. Many of these homes come with land, maybe an acre or even a couple acres, and they often have some sort of water. These homes will get you 4,000 to 7,000 square feet, and most of them are gated, and all but one of them is located out on the west side of I-4. The Sylvan Lake area has a bunch of these homes, but it's by no means the only neighborhood in Sanford with homes in this price range. Of course, there are a lot more homes in this price range right over in next door in Lake Mary. Neighborhoods like Steeplechase and Lake Mary are loaded with them. I'll include a link to the Steeplechase community at the end of this video if you'd like to know more about that one. My team and I have been selling homes here in the Sanford area for many years, and one thing we've learned is that there are good homes in each of these price ranges, and experience has taught us that each buyer or seller brings with them a specific set of circumstances. What are some details that I might have left out here? Are there other considerations that are noteworthy for these price ranges? Let me know in the comment section below so this entire community can benefit from your input. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.